Alright. Live.
Live, nice one. Shall we just like jump straight into it?
Yeah, I think so. And let's just jump into it.
Let's just jump into it. All right then. Let me fucking go back to the thing. I guess you have the like list.
I have my list and the list which we're filling in together. So
Okay. All right then.
is yours? I'll start. I don't think they're. Oh, they are alphabetically named. They are alphabetically listed. So 21 Savage is first, followed by Andre,
Okay.
and then Jay, whoever that is at the bottom.
When did I put 21 Savage? I think I put him in. I put him. I don't know tier, but I mean, I think I do know him, and I'd probably put him in good.
Oh yeah, okay, that's good. I put him in good as well.
Okay, fair, nice one. Okay, good so
I
far.
put him in good. He's just it's just catchy. Like he fits a niche in today's market. Like the fact that Post Malone is bringing him on, and like so many of his songs go like viral on like Vine and stuff. Like obviously people are finding them popular.
Oh, him, that dude. Yeah. He's the meme rapper. Everyone knows him.
I guess not intentionally, but he has become quite a meme. Maybe.
Mm.
So obviously
Alright.
got a pretty star-studded career, and he's rich as fuck, so he's got to be doing something right. So he gets a solid good out of 10.
Nice.
And then we've got Andre 3000.
I mean, I put him in greatest of all time. I don't know if we want to like change up the list so that we reserve that spot for one person. He's definitely at least S tier. Andre 3000 is very, very good.
I put him in elite. I didn't put him higher than elite.
Bro, you just posted cringe.
I just posted cringe, yeah.
I mean, like, no, I'm to be fair, like, sure. Elite,
I just think like a lot of the time when I listen to tracks with him in, like it is quite hit or miss, and there's only so much of that you could listen to. Like,
you think so? I
obviously
think
he has some massive bangers.
Yeah.
I'm willing to concede though, because I do really like him as a rapper. It's just the fact that I don't keep going back to him means that I didn't put him S or higher.
Fair. I would say S tier personally.
Okay.
Elite.
Well, we're definitely going S tier then. That's pretty
Okay.
easy. Another easy S tier, I think, is Doom.
For sure. Yeah,
Okay.
absolutely.
Cool. Needs no explanation. We've got 50 Cent.
I've never really liked 50 Cent all that much. I mean, like, I know he's sort of like iconic, especially in his era. I don't know what he's doing these days, but I mean, he's got like a few bangers. But even then, like his songs that like people would probably think about when thinking about 50 Cent, like I don't even like those ones that much. I think I put him in, I think he's just whatever.
I put him in elite. I do quite like 50. I can see what you mean, and since we're doing like an average of both of us, what did you put him at?
I would say I would really struggle to justify putting him in great. I would be willing to put him in good.
Okay, I think so. I'm gonna put him in great because that's between elite and good, and that's where we both put him. So I think as a compromise, great is not bad. Like the sales do reflect his like prowess, and he's also multi-talented. He's like a producer. He releases a lot of content nowadays on like Instagram. Like he's still keeping relevant to this day.
I didn't know that actually. That's interesting. Okay.
I think you have to recognize that 50's great. I do.
Okay.
All right, so to flip the page, we've got 6ix9ine, Tekashi 6ix9ine.
I mean,
prominent
awful.
in jail rapper hailing out of wherever he's from.
I don't think he's very good at all. I think he's awful.
Where did I put 6ix9ine? I put 6ix9ine is not good.
Okay.
I didn't put it worst of all time because I like Nibba's iffy Look, he got the stiffy R.
Oh, to be fair, no, me too.
So
like that song.
when there was like a month where I was just singing that over and over again you can't say that that's like worst of all time because that is catchy.
I'd put him in not good. He's
Right.
certainly below average, but I guess he's fucking catchy.
So, not good.
Yeah, it's fair.
This is a disclaimer. I haven't actually put anyone in worst of all time, and I'm waiting to see if you can pull me into putting someone in worst of all time.
I think it makes sense if we leave that right to the end, so see who's in like awful, and then out of all, we put in worst.
We'll do like a like semi-finals. Whoever's worst out of awful goes in worst of all time. Because this is obviously a definitive list of every relevant rapper.
I mean, absolutely.
Clearly. I mean, like, fucking bumfuck nobody wrote this, but... Alright, so, Absol. Do you know who Absol is?
I do, I quite like Absol.
Okay, cool. I put Absol... Where did I put... I think I put Absol in... I put him in good. I think I should put him higher, though.
I put him in great. I think you could definitely justify him being great.
I think he's very like confident. I think like his ability to get on tracks with the big names is a testament to how confident he is and like how much of a grind he's on. I do like his tracks, but I often like skip them halfway through.
Yeah, that's the thing. He's not amazing to me, and now that I think about it, perhaps I would put him lower, maybe good, but I don't know. I think he's definitely right. I don't know. I'm trying to think.
Should we go for a? I think great. I think lyrically great. I think he might not be my type, but you might have to just appreciate that he is like fan favorite.
Talent's definitely there.
And he appears on tracks with dudes that I really like, so...
Yeah, I'm thinking of that song he did with Ken.
Yeah,
Like, I don't know if it was Section 8 or something, but that was good.
Alright, so we've got Action Bronson. I quite like Action Bronson. I can't...
I think he's just alright. I put him in good.
I had him in average. I kind of want to put him higher.
Okay.
Good. I think...
Yeah, I'm happy with him being...
Yeah. I think his ability to rap about things that it doesn't seem like anyone else is particularly rapping about is quite good because he can't like take inspiration from anywhere else. He's got he comes from a place where he has to make his own stories and all that with his rapping. So
yeah, I guess that's true.
Aesop Rock. Those of you that know me, which is no one, because no one's going to see this.
What's going on there? Good boy. You know how I feel about A$AP Rock.
You guys know how I feel about A$AP Rock. He's spelled wrong on this list.
Dude, I love A$AP Rock. I mean, I only got into him kind of recently, actually. But
that's good. I've been telling you to get into A$AP for ages, haven't I? But like,
yeah.
I swear for like the last year, he was just banging most of his albums. I didn't particularly listen to the really old school stuff, but I like some of the high playing tracks off that. Just so good, just such a fantastic like discography. There has to be like one song in his last 5 albums that I took off like the playlist because I didn't like it that much. Like all of them fit so well to listen on shuffle. You could literally be. It's just like a almost flawless discography, and the lyricism is just insane. Like you wonder how he can produce. He's got the what does he have? The highest amount of unique words of any rapper, measured by some people.
I believe, yeah, you told me that. And I think it definitely comes across, and it doesn't seem forced to me. He seems to.
No, it doesn't seem forced.
His vocabulary quite effectively in a lot of his songs, and I think it makes him stand out for sure. Because I don't know, like I guess he just sounds very smart. I don't know, like
he's a very big brain rapper.
He is very galaxy brain rapper. That's
also. Really good producer as well, and like every album he does is really well themed. Like you can tell the different sounds he's done.
Yeah, no, I would agree on that.
It
Where
doesn't
did you
rely
put?
on features either. I put him on S tier.
Yeah, I'm happy with that. S tier makes sense.
Mm. Okay, cool. Amine. Amin? Amine?
Anime, mate. I don't
Anime.
know. When you listen to like a few of his songs, I think he's like, all right. I'd probably just put him in good slash. I
Yeah.
don't know.
Yeah, Amine isn't good. I quite liked, was it the Caroline, and one of the tracks of his most recent album came up and I kept bumping it, I kept saving it, but
Okay.
I'm gonna give that a good. Anderson.Paak, some absolute heat in
Yeah,
Pack.
I very much big fan.
I didn't rate Anderson.Paak in my prototype because I think his like just R&B, his general singing is better than his rapping. Like when he does rap, it's good. But
Yeah.
I'd say he's more of an R&B artist, but the fact that he can do both quite well, does that detract from his being on this list?
I wouldn't say so. I mean, if anything, I'd say it's like the opposite because I mean, he's very like multifaceted, multi-talented, very diverse, and I think it makes some very interesting songs. Um, I quite like him. Uh, I like his songs about the sex. Very nice, good time.
His songs about the sex are definitely
Yeah, all of them.
definitely gets me in the mood.
Yeah, it's very very good sex music, and yeah, I think he's good. Yeah, I think he's very good.
I was underwhelmed by Oxnard because I wanted like Malibu 2 the second. Like I just wanted to hear more of that because I listened to it over and over and over again for like a year. I think
Okay.
when he came out with Ventura, I think going back to the like more like soul, like it really sounded like an album out of LA somehow,
Hmm.
which is
Okay.
very smooth everywhere.
Well,
He,
I
he,
think
he had a dip in Oxnard, but I think with Ventura he
I
brought it
didn't
back.
like Oxnard very much. I think I liked Ventura, and I like. Is it No Worries?
Oh yeah, his collaboration with
Collaborative.
his producer.
Yeah, yeah.
They are some really good songs. Also, great fucking music.
Yeah,
So
absolutely.
I'm gonna put Anderson. I reckon in elite. I'm gonna move him up from where I had him in great.
Yeah, I think absolutely elite for
Mm.
sure.
He's really dominating the market this year as well. Like I think he almost won an award. Fuck knows what it was.
Good music.
ASAP Ferg. I like Plain Jane. Is that what it's called? But I don't know any of his other songs. If I was
I don't
just
know.
if I
No.
was just basing it off of his most popular song, I think his most popular song. Then I'd probably put him like good.
I'd probably put somewhere between like good and average. I haven't listened to him a lot, but
We can go average.
Yeah, he doesn't stand out to me very much, but I haven't given him a fair shot to be fair.
Rocky is kind of sinful because I haven't listened to a lot of Rocky either. I haven't listened to any of the ASAP Mob particularly.
I've listened to a few of his songs. I like Potato Salad a lot. It's like a pretty good song.
What the song or the food?
Is he the song? Is he still in jail?
I don't know. Let's see. Was which ones am I recording here? Rocky. I think so.
Okay.
Rapper visited. Well, I mean, Kanye's on the case, so obviously.
Kanye and Donald Trump, the dynamic duo.
Yeah. The greatest duo in hip hop history.
Absolutely.
Kanye and Donald Trump, they'll get him out. And then after that, we'll make a new list and see where he comes. But you can't listen to a man who's in prison. that's illegal.
Do you? I always feel weird when I hear about like what these rappers get up to, and I just think like, would I listen to anything they do? What if I catch whatever they have? But
Right.
what if I catch their murderous intent and I go on a fucking killing spree?
Hmm. What if
Uh,
what if I just I sh- nah, I'm not gonna say that. I don't I don't know who AZ is.
AZ's like old school like '90s rapper. He's done some really good songs with Nas. He has like one pretty decent album from what I remember. Um, he's got some pretty good bangers. I'd put him in great personally. I think you could even maybe justify him being elite, but definitely at least great.
I'll take your word for it for
Okay.
great. Do you want to put him in elite? Because this is solely going
No,
off of your
I'm happy with great.
happy with great. Okay, Baz or Buzz.
No
Baz.
idea. Literally.
Neither. Sorry, Baz.
Again,
Big Baz. Benny Conway. That's a. I'm drawing a blank.
Yeah, I have no idea.
Big Boy. Everyone knows Big Boy.
Big
One
boy.
half
I
of
mean,
Outcast.
exactly.
You'd almost have to argue you'd put him in the same bracket as wherever 3000 is going in, would you not?
Yeah, I feel. I mean, basically, I think. I feel like I don't know what Big Boy's done recently, but I know Andre 3000's done like some cool stuff with the Gorillas that I liked, as well as like all the old school stuff. I'd probably say for me it's like a 60-40 split between Andre 3000 and Big Boy.
Hmm.
I think actually Big Boy came out with an album recently. It had some okay songs, but it was nothing too amazing. Um,
Do you want to go off his like past success, or do
yeah,
you want to go off what he's
well, I
releasing
think
now?
personally for me, I would rate Thingamajiggy, Andre 3000 and Esther,
Yeah,
maybe Big Boy and Elite. That's just how I feel. But I don't know. Maybe you have
Big
to put
Boy
them.
and Elite.
Yeah, I
We
don't
can
know,
do
dude.
that. Big Crit. Obviously, Callum, the biggest fan of Big Crit,
Big Crit.
possibly in the
Big,
UK.
his latest album wasn't amazing, wasn't that good. But I mean, Forever was a my long time. It was like so good to me, like so long, but so consistently good. I really liked a lot of the themes and messaging in that album. I don't know. I thought that the album was amazing. Like some. I mean, I just had everything. I had like club bangers. I had some very very like sentimental songs. Some very like kind of like amped up, just like hardcore rap songs as well. I don't know. Yeah, but everything else he's done, like Cadillactica or whatever, was like alright. I don't know, dude. I would say I don't know if I'd quite put him in S tier, but maybe definitely elite. I wouldn't put him below elite.
Okay, so what are you gonna put him? Because you are the what would you
I
say?
think I
You're
put
the
him,
decider. You're the reigning expert on
I
Big
put him in
K.
S tier. I think I'd have to bump him down to just elite.
Okay, just elite.
Yeah.
Fair enough. Big L. Not quite
I don't
as
think I've only listened to one of his albums.
not quite as well known as Big K.
But yeah, but Big L, dude, what album is it? He has one album that I fucking love, and there's like so many bangers. Let me just see. What is it? Fucking, it'd be like his oldest album probably. But yeah, oh, Lifestyles of the Rough and Poor, dangerous and dangerous. Yeah, no, like really fucking good. I would say that alone would put him in elite. Um, I don't know if anything else he's done is like amazing, but I would say at the very least elite, yeah, for sure.
Okay, sure. And the second to last big we've got Big Pun.
Big Pun's like okay, maybe like great, I would
Okay.
say.
Any justification for that?
Just like some good songs. I haven't listened to him a lot, um, but like he's kind of like he's sort of like classic '90s hip hop man. You know, he's not like one of the greats, but he's doing alright. You know.
Mm.
But I'm kind of drawing a blank with some of the shit. Though.
Okay. So we're gonna put Big Pun and Great. Big Sean. Where's he going? I don't know shit about Big Sean.
Big Sean. Yeah, I thought it was fucking. Wait, am I thinking of? Is it Sean King?
Did you think it was Sean King? That's who it fucking was.
I was looking at him the entire time. No, dude, I have no idea.
So before we started recording this, we were trying to decide if this dude was CeeLo Green or that dude who rapped with Justin Bieber.
Yeah. Both probably way better. Let's be real.
Yeah,
I have fucking no idea.
I don't know. I'm disappointed that Sean King is not on this list.
Yeah, dude.
All right.
He's epic.
Biggie, Notorious B.I.G., Biggie Smalls.
Yeah, I mean, I definitely like him. I think you kind of have to put him in S tier. I mean, very influential, massive like rap icon, like great discography, great flow, very good lyricist. Yeah, you know, he's just very all round good at everything.
Okay.
He has brownie points for like being dead, so you just can't make. I mean, like, you know what I mean? He's left a legacy. Like, he can't come out with any shitters. Like, it's a done deal, mate.
He literally peaked.
Yeah, that was it. He left the game.
Can't go downhill.
No, I can't, man. It's all good.
So he didn't even have the opportunity to like degrade with time or sell out.
Yeah, exactly. He hasn't fallen off.
But would he have though? Would he have sold out?
That's the thing. You don't know, man.
We'll never know.
Never know.
Right. God rest his soul. Biggie Smalls is going in S.
Absolutely.
S or elite?
Oh, definitely S tier, man. It's fucking Notorious B.I.G.
Okay. Black Thought.
I literally have no idea who that is.
Oh, okay. You should after this recording, you should listen to Black Thought do some like freestyles. I think he's really, really good. Very like dense lyricism.
Okay.
It feels like he doesn't even need a beat to like work on. He just throw out poetry basically.
Okay.
Very fast as well.
Mm.
I might put Black Thought. Great, I'm gonna say. Since you don't know of him, you're gonna have to take my word.
Yeah, that's fair.
Blueface, however, don't know who that is.
More like Who-Face.
More like Who-Face.
And
Blue. You know Blue? Kind of underground. You don't hear a lot from him nowadays. And his most recent album is not good. I didn't get all the way through it. But some of the classics that he's released, quite good.
Okay. Yeah, I'll take your word for it, sure.
Where did I put him? I think I put Blue... I put Blue good. I'm going to say good. I think maybe he was on a bit of a fluke with the first few albums that going big.
He was blagging his career.
Boogie. Is that Boogie with a hoodie?
I have no idea, mate. It's fucking Boogie 298.
So he gets a heart attack out of 10.
Yeah. Well, dude, he had the fucking gastric fucking bypass surgery, or whatever, right? Like, he's really skinny now. Well, skinny, quotation marks.
Yeah, he is. He's doing well, but unfortunately, this is not a fat YouTubers tier list.
Yeah. Yeah.
Although we'd have a grand old time doing
Well, that's something to think about for sure.
Okay, so Boogie, we're just gonna have to put in I don't know them enough.
Yeah.
Bun B.
I like Bun B.
Okay.
I think what's he? I think he's
justify your thesis.
I think I'm trying to think. I think he's done a feature song with Big Crit that I really liked. I think has he not done stuff with Outkast as well and the Killer Mike?
Beats me.
He's done a song with Killer Mike that I really like. I think that's on Rap Music. That's a banger. That's like a fucking real banger. That song, if I'm thinking of the right one. Based on like what little I do know about him, I quite like him. I would at least put him in great, I think.
Okay, Bun B is going in great. Busta Rhymes. I have to admit, I can't recall a song that I know that has Busta Rhymes in it.
Busta Rhymes to me is at least elite. I mean, like, I would say, like, very, very insane flow. Like, has a lot of, like, really, like, good classic songs, I would say. I'm trying to think, like, the fucking... Dude, like, I don't know the names of any of them, because I would actually say Busta Rhymes, he was probably, for me, maybe one of the dudes who got me into rap. I remember, like, listening to Busta Rhymes in my mom's car, and I was, like, 5. So, like, I know, like, a lot of the songs.
So that's why you grew up to be the man that you are today.
Yeah! Fucking stay away from Busta Rhymes.
Kids, don't do Busta Rhymes.
Not worth it. But I mean, he's still relevant as well. I mean, he done that song with ANDERSON.PAAK. There's like a Bublin remix. That's really good. Yeah, that's really, really good. He was also in a lot of the songs in the latest Tribe album. And he was really, really good in that, like consistently very good. And he's been around for fucking ages at this point. Like, maybe like near 30 years, maybe even more. I would have to at least put him in elite, and I think you could definitely justify an S tier ranking for Busta Rhymes.
Okay, Busta Rhymes is going in the S tier. It's quite heretical that I have not listened to one of those songs.
Dude, check out have you listened to the latest Tribe album?
I don't think so, no.
Definitely give that a listen.
Latest being, like, what was it, 2017?
It would have been, yeah, Thanks We Got From Here or whatever. I can't remember.
I think I did, I don't remember it though. 2017 was a bit of a blur.
Yeah.
I'll take your word for it on S tier.
Okay.
Cardi B.
I don't listen to a lot of female rappers. I don't know why, but I haven't listened to a lot of Cardi B.
But you don't go to clubs, so you haven't heard Cardi B.
Okay. I guess that would make sense. Yeah. I know there was like that weird Twitter thing where apparently she used to like mug and rape men or whatever. I'm fucking not. I don't know if any of that's true. Probably not. I don't fucking know. I know she really likes Bernie Sanders.
So she gets a goat.
Rape and supports Bernie Sanders. I don't fucking know anything about it.
I don't even know, man. I'm gonna put in not good because when I try and listen to Cardi B, I just can't hack it.
Yeah, I'll take your word for it.
Alright, Carti. Playboy Carti. What are your thoughts?
Maybe listen to one of his songs. Don't really know a lot about him. If I'm thinking of the right person, he never really stood out to me very much. He's kind of but
did you listen to the song that I linked earlier?
No, I didn't actually.
is doing the rounds right now on such discerning websites as Instagram, and it's just so funny. It's like, I don't know how you release something like that. Just take a listen to They Want to Be Cray with Kai in it while we do this. But other than that song,
I don't even have headphones.
He has. Oh, you don't, do you?
No.
We might get copyright striked if you play it.
Yeah. Or zero ad revenue.
I think I want to put Carti on. I want to put him on average because he can be good and really catchy, but then he can be just like an absolute struggle to listen to because especially if you can't understand what he's saying.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm gonna put Carti on average. I think. I do like some of his songs, just not enough of them. Alright. We have Mr. I Love My Wife.
Yeah, I'm not a big Chance fan. I wouldn't say awful, but he's below average for me. He's not good.
Okay, not good. I think I agree with that. I know a lot of my white friends like Chance the Rapper. Not a lot of the people I know that like Chance the Rapper don't really listen to that much other hip hop.
That makes a lot of sense to me. Yeah.
I don't know how he broke he broke out of SoundCloud, transcended like the hip hop scene, and just went straight onto like
the mainstream in such a short space of time. I feel like when did 10 Day come out? Like 2011.
yeah. I don't know. I don't know how he's like got into the playlist of a bunch of people who wouldn't normally listen to that sort of thing.
Yeah, it's weird. I mean, at the time I remember sort of liking acid rap, but I've listened to it recently, and I don't think acid rap is that good. That one song he did with Action Bronson, I really dislike actually.
You dislike? I love that song actually.
But the na 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 whatever it fucking goes.
Another song. If I didn't know the song, I wouldn't recommend. I wouldn't recognize it from what you just did because that's terrible. But
Yeah.
I do like that song, and I haven't fully listened to "I Love My Wife" the EP yet.
I can't get through it. Like
When I was trying to listen to that first song, and I just heard the first bar, I was just like,
it's
that's
not
trash.
good, is it?
That's trash,
Yeah,
my dude.
It's poor.
He's gonna have to go to not good.
Yeah, I mean, I don't like Bolingbroke either. I haven't listened to 10 Day. There's like what 3 of his 4 things or whatever, his projects, and I don't like most of them. So,
Right,
yeah.
Chief Keef.
I haven't listened to a lot of Chief Keef, but I think what I have listened to of his, sort of just like at friends' houses and in passing, wherever, he's like okay to me.
I can't really fuck with Chief Keef. I've tried to fuck with Chief Keef. It never. It doesn't draw me in. Like I don't stay for anything when I'm listening to Chief.
No, he doesn't stand out very much to me.
I had him in Awful. I think that's a bit unfair now.
Yeah, I wouldn't say he's awful. That's reserved for the chances of the world.
Yeah, that would be putting him below Chance the Rapper.
Yeah, no, I don't think he's worse than Chance the Rapper.
Are we putting him on the same level?
Yeah, and you know what? I kind of feel like maybe I'm sort of like if I came back to this in a year, like maybe I would place Chance higher, but. Like, I never really liked much of what he did before, and fucking The Big Day or whatever. It's just fucking, that's the final nail in the coffin, mate. Just put him away. He's just not good.
Take him out to like bumfuck nowhere. Give him an internet connection and make him only able to release on SoundCloud, and then he might. He might release something that people like, but
get Biggie Smalls back. Just do a swap.
You can take Chance.
Just give us Biggie back.
Common.
Who?
Yeah. I'm glad I didn't say that.
No, I don't.
Current $Y.
Oh, fucking Mr. Currency. Huh?
You know who that is?
No.
Okay. Sorry, Mr. Y.
Nah, he's probably not that good.
Danny Brown.
I love
polarizing figure.
I love him. I really like his very distinct style. I think I like a lot of the stuff he's featured on. I think he's done a song with Freddie Gibbs I really like. He's done a song with MF Doom I really like. I think that was by the Avalanches, like fucking banger. I think it's called Frankie Sinatra or whatever. I don't know if it's his latest album, but the album that comes to mind that I really like is it Atrocity Exhibition? Like very, very good album. A lot of bangers, good features. I think he's quite clever. Actually, I think when you look past the screech, some of his lyrics are quite creative, quite smart. I think he has very, very good flow, and I think he can sing as well. Actually, funnily enough, I think he's quite talented. And if I'm not mistaken, I think he might even produce. Yeah, I think he's really good. I think I put him in S tier initially. I don't know if I'd put him in S tier, but definitely elite for sure. He's very good.
Okay, as the rating expert on Danny Brown, I'm gonna give him an elite. Denzel Curry. I like Denzel Curry.
I think he's alright. I don't have much to say about him. I haven't listened to loads of his shit.
I don't think he can really excite with his bars. I think that's good. Like when I'm working out, I can listen to Denzel Curry and just like transcend the mortal being for a little bit.
Yeah.
I want to put Denzel Curry in good. Yeah, gonna put him in good.
Yeah, I have no issues with it.
Devlin.
Yeah, literally who?
Is that a who? Alright, so DMX as well, literally who?
I've only listened to one of his albums, I think, from like start to finish, and I remember liking it. I don't know what album it was. Maybe it was the Hell Is Really Hot one. You know the one.
Is that his collaboration album with Big Crit?
Yeah. Hell is a mighty long time. It's a similar kind of like naming convention. I don't know what the fuck it's called. But dude, I remember really liking that album.
Cold, yo.
Yeah. It's like, I mean, that, and, you know, he's got all those fucking club bangers, the meme songs, and he's the barking man.
His ability to outlast the test of time with just like one song, basically.
Yeah, basically, right. I mean, like, I think there's definitely like a sort of a unique metric you could come up for people like DMX, where it's like, I guess songs that are like so good, they sort of like transcend boundaries in the sense that like, you could ask like a bunch of white people if they don't listen to rap, if like they knew who DMX was, they'd probably know him, and if they didn't, they'd be like, "Oh, I know the barking song. Yeah, I know that one."
Yeah, because it comes on in clubs, right? And people can like,
it's
on a fucking KFC advert, for God's sake. Like,
really, I didn't know that.
Yeah,
that's cool.
I think do you want to put DMX in average? I'm tempted to make a.
Wait, what, average?
What do you want to put him at?
You just said all of that. You're gonna just put him in average, like,
because I don't like his music particularly.
He's definitely not average. No, he's not average. He's at least good. I would say great.
Okay, great.
Yeah, good.
I want to make a separate category for him called homophobe and give him homophobe out of 10.
Is he super homophobic?
He is quite, yeah. I think he's like, he's maintaining it as well. He's doubling down on his ability to be homophobic in these years. Alright, so Dre. Who's Dre come? It's a tough one depending on which of the top tiers.
I think you said Drake.
Dre.
I like Dr. Dre. Yeah, I think Dr. Dre's pretty good. I'd probably put him in elite. I haven't listened to a ton of his stuff. I think I've listened to The Chronic, like obviously very, very good album. I've listened to, I think it's 2001. That's pretty good. Done some cool stuff with Eminem, obviously. Like, yeah. He produces as well, right?
I really didn't like the feature that he had on. It was Oxnard with Anderson.PAAK. Didn't like the feature he did on that. Like that made me think like why was he so big? Because there was just not a good couple of verses.
Fair.
But you have to respect what he did before as well. And like
absolutely.
He said it himself that feature he did it, or he lives his life basically high as hell now, and it doesn't matter. He's a billionaire, so he can do whatever he wants, be on whatever he wants, and people was to respect him.
You gotta respect the hustle, that for sure.
His headphones are terrible.
I would say at least elite, right? For sure.
Okay. Yeah. We can stick him in elite.
Yeah.
Alright, and we have polarizing figure here, Drake.
I've never liked Drake. I think he's stupid. I think he's ugly. I think he's dumb. He
is a pretty boy. You can't say he's ugly.
I don't know. I've just never gotten into like any of his stuff ever. I feel like I probably haven't given him a fair shot. I mean, I don't want to be like one of those like 14-year-old YouTube commenters being like, you know, back in my day, Drake was
back in my day before I was born.
Yeah. But I mean, I don't really like it when he comes on in clubs. I don't like it when I hear him, you know, anywhere. Basically, like I just don't like him.
Oh, okay.
I would say, but at the same time, like I acknowledge, like he's on a few things I like. I feel like begrudgingly, I would have to at least say good, but I personally don't like him.
I'm tempted to put him in elite I think a lot of people would say he's one of the best rappers of like this generation. I think in terms of sales, he's definitely like pushing the boundaries.
Yeah, he definitely knows.
He brought like LeBron James on stage for like one of his recent live shows or something. Like he's killing it, and the amount of recognizable songs is like every time he releases an album, the top songs of the album, the ones that really go like popular and get played in clubs, you just hear them over and over again until the next one, and then you hear that over and over and over again. And it's just a testament of how like he can just keep up with the times. Like he continued to produce songs which people really like, and I like him honestly. Like I think he fits a niche which is quite like wanted in today's market.
Yeah, I see where you're coming from. If you say elite and I say good, I feel like a reasonable compromise would be great.
Okay, cool. Eminem. Eminem went in greatest of all time for me.
Wait, you'd put Eminem in GOAT?
I think I would. He's definitely S or GOAT.
Cringe, bro. I would say S tier is like cool, yeah. I wouldn't say GOAT though.
I just think like for all the influence he had, he like completely changed rap. I think.
I mean, don't get me wrong.
He was like the last in that generation to do it so well.
Yeah, I think he's definitely very influential. I think he's also quite funny in the sense that I don't know. A lot of his songs are quite entertaining. But I mean, I'm also thinking like his last two albums, at least to my memory, are like quite bad. Or
yeah,
not that good.
Then they're not too great.
Kamikaze sucked, and there's that other one. It wasn't very good. I like D12 though. I like his older shit.
I actually like the stuff that I would listen to in like the formative years when you're just starting to hear songs like played on the TV and radio, but you're not necessarily choosing what you listen to. While Eminem's like not so good stuff from his 2010s were playing then, I did enjoy it.
Really?
As much as I wouldn't have like, I probably wouldn't enjoy it where I had to go and listen to it now. I did like it then, and there are songs from that era of his that I think still could kind of hold up.
Yeah.
I would say he's a little bit selling out. You know, he did sell out, but at the peak of his career, he was just like so influential, so popular, like so smart. I think maybe not the greatest like flow, but he made do with what he
like very good flow. Yeah.
I think like just fitting all that, like to get all three, like a story and just pumping a bunch of exotic words into your lyrics, like, and also having a flow would be insanely difficult. But I think he still manages to do it if it lacks a little bit.
Okay.
If you won't agree with me on GOAT, then I don't think we could put him in GOAT. But
I would say I think it would have to be S tier. Yeah.
It's definitely one of the greats.
For sure. Yeah, I wouldn't dispute that.
Freddie Gibbs.
Oh, I love Freddie.
Resident expert on Gibbs.
I mean, to be fair, I think I've only listened to 2 albums back to back. Listened to some of his other songs. Listened to a lot of his features. Pinata and Bandana are like very, very good albums. I think I don't really like. He's kind of interesting to me. Like nothing about him to me really stands out. But like, I don't know. I think he does very well in sort of painting a story in my mind. And to be fair, maybe the stories aren't even particularly like unique or interesting. But I don't know why. I find anytime I listen to him, I follow along with what he's trying to say quite well. So I think he's very good at sort of portraying a story. I think he does a sort of like hardcore gangster rap sort of thing very well. I think he's quite consistent. I mean, like he's still making pretty good music. He's been around for a while, as far as I'm aware. Yeah, no, I quite like him. I would personally would put him in at least elite, maybe even S tier,
Hmm.
but maybe just elite.
Do you
Maybe
think the
just
fact that he doesn't have such like wide mainstream appeal holds it back from being an S tier?
maybe he strikes me as more of an underground rapper. I don't know if he strictly is underground, but I don't know a lot of people that know about Freddie Gibbs. That's for sure.
That's a tough. That's a contender for the category between elite and S, I think.
Mm.
But I think to put him on such a high level as Eminem, who we have in the S tier, doesn't
Yeah,
seem right.
I feel like S tier for me is kind of reserved for like I don't know, being sort of like an icon of the genre,
Mm.
kind of like transcending the genre, but like people still know them despite not listening to rap. Kind of being like amazing at everything, I would say, like flow, lyrics, I don't know, storytelling. And I think as good as Freddie Gibbs is, I don't think he's like the best of the best, which
Mm.
is S tier is for me at the moment.
I think
But I would put
if you can't fill all of those niches, if you can't like get everything right, which you would need to otherwise to be an S tier, you have to do what you do flawlessly, and how we've
yeah.
got like Doom and Aesop in there. Do you think that Freddie does what he does flawlessly?
If what he does flawlessly is like gangster rap, I don't know if it's flawless, but it's certainly not the best gangster rap I've heard. If it even is gangster rap, I don't even really know what you'd call it. It's basically just like I sell drugs rap.
Mm.
But no, I don't think so. I'd probably just put him in elite.
Okay, cool. Future. I'm a fan of Future. What do you think?
I don't think I like him. If I'm thinking of the right person, is he a mumble rapper?
Yeah, yeah. He I think he even says he like invented the genre, like
Right.
pioneered it.
If it's him, I mean, personally, I'm probably a bit biased because I'm not much of a fan of mumble rap.
Hmm.
You know, I don't want to sound like a fucking J Cole fan, but like, yeah, mumble rap hasn't like done much for me. Personally. I'd probably just put him in average. Name OTBH.
I think I want to put Future in at least good. I do like him. He's got a lot of tracks that come on a lot and like get a lot of people moving when you go out and listen to them.
Okay.
But he does have blood on his hands for quote unquote creating mumble rap.
Yeah, he's responsible, mate.
Yeah, he's held down a little bit by that. G-Eazy.
Yeah.
G-Eazy.
Jeezy, I think, is not very good. I don't know if I'd say he's awful, but I think he's a solid not good for me.
Yeah, I'd probably put him in average at best. There was one song I quite liked, maybe like when I was 17, I want to say, and that's no position to be judging
Yes.
like the hip hop scene.
Is your favorite like rapper if you're like a 17-year-old white boy? In my opinion, he's a not.
Is a not? Yeah, I think he's a not good. That one song that I liked when I was 17 and white.
And white now.
Can't say that. Hey, white now. No, I started listening to Doom.
Yeah, exactly. Just I feel the melanin in my skin. Just
Right.
expand.
Childish Gambino.
I love Redbone.
That's not a rap album though.
No, I guess it isn't, is it?
No.
I
I had that thought too. Redbone was so good, but you have to think past that. You have to go into like the This Is America days.
I mean, if This Is America, banger. I think Uncertified. I mean, not uncertified, maybe uncontested banger for sure. Like
you can't argue that it's bad. You just
yeah, exactly. Very culturally significant as well, I'd say.
Mhm.
I think that's kind of a metric that I think is very important.
He went from kind of like angsty and like relatable to just like really getting everything right and being able to like play with the big boys. I think with that, like he grew up in terms of what he raps about really quick.
I know what you mean. He kind of developed a lot in a very short space of time. What's that song he came up with recently? Is it what was it? You know the one where the music video is walking through that neighborhood and there's like all the other rappers around him. Um,
Hmm.
you know the one.
I don't know the one.
Feels like summer.
I don't
Very,
think
very,
I don't think I listened to that. Did you like it?
oh, yeah, that song is very, very good. I think if that's like an indicator of like things to come, he can like definitely be elite.
Mm.
I would say at the moment he's probably just a great for me. Like thinking about his like older stuff, like that fucking hard in the sink one or whatever. I don't know how it goes.
The old stuff was gold. Like I really liked old Gambino as well, and I do quite like new Gambino. So it's just he can do both of those things quite well. Like if he was forced to go back to the silly, goofy shit that he was rapping about before, he could easily do it. He could take names in there.
Yeah, I think, but no doubt he's definitely very talented.
Right, so Gambino elite, very multi-talented. Like
I don't know if I would say
such a
elite,
smart guy.
but maybe I would have at least said great. But I think you could definitely justify elite for sure.
Mm.
Yeah, I don't have any comments.
Is he on the same? In great we have the likes of Drake, 50, Absol.
Oh, dude, if Drake is great, yeah, like I mean, just on that alone, Gambino has to be elite. I think Gambino is way.
I think this list might be a little top heavy. We might have a few too many elite and not enough in like good and great. It's hard for me to call someone good when they like, have a stellar career and like multi-millionaires.
I guess that's true.
He comes above Drake and below Andre 3000, so elite.
Okay.
He might get there, honestly.
I think he could. I think he said he's only gonna make one more album, and I really hope it's sort of like a magnum opus, and he goes up with a bang, and it's like an absolute like banger through and through.
One more rap album or one more album?
I think maybe just one more album. Period. I'm not sure. I watched like a video talking about it, but yeah, no, I'm not sure. I guess we'll see.
Okay, I think elite's a pretty comfy place for him to be. All right, Ghostface.
I mean, like, I think amazing. Absolutely S tier. Like, when I think Wu-Tang, I definitely think Ghostface. He's still making stuff now. It's not like amazing, but that collaborative album he did with Bad Bad Not Good, I thought was pretty decent. He came out with like an album super recently. I don't know. It was like the one with like the fucking like boom ghost with like a ski mask on or hockey mask or whatever. That was like okay. He done that other collaborative album with Czarface. That was decent. But I mean, his older stuff.
Was that the good Czarface one? What was the better Czarface album of the two that released recently?
Or like the MF Doom one and the Ghostface one.
Yeah, so MF Doom
was like better one for
a
sure.
lot better.
Yeah, I mean, I would have said the MF Doom one I actually really liked. The Ghostface one was just like okay.
Well, would you put Ghostface on the same level as Doom?
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, I think the stuff they've done together like is really, really good. Like Victory Laps, like the songs they did on, I guess, the self-titled album Doom that Doom made, really, really good. Like the stuff, that one song they did, I think, on Danger Mouse or whatever, and then like I said, like Iron Man, like this was fucking amazing.
Oh yeah, Danger Doom.
So good.
That was a fucking album right there. So good.
Yeah.
All right.
And yeah, like he's also like, you know, Wu-Tang, probably one of the stronger members of that. I would have to say just that alone would probably put him in S tier.
All right, solid S. Earl Sweatshirt.
I quite like him. I haven't listened to a lot of his stuff, but everything I think I have listened to of his, I've really enjoyed. I don't know if I've listened to any of his albums, but I've definitely listened to a lot of the stuff he's featured in. I'm trying to think. Like, I like the stuff he's done with Tyler. I think he's done a song with Danny Brown that I like. And I like his solo stuff as well. I mean, I guess based on that, I haven't listened to him a ton. I'd probably put him in elite. I think I quite like his edgy, angsty rap. And I don't know. I quite I quite like it. He doesn't have that sort of like broad appeal maybe some of these other rappers have, but I think he's definitely got talent for sure. And,
Not great. Would you put him on the same list as Danny Brown and Big Boy, Big Crit? You're rating him as high as Big Crit?
No, probably not. Probably just great then. That'd be mentioned.
Yeah. Gold Link. You're a fan of Gold Link, aren't you?
Oh, I mean, who is it?
I don't know who that is. I think he's pretty good, to be honest. I did mistake him for Freddie Gibbs at one point. But no, I like Gold Link. He's got like power behind his voice. I don't know how to say it. Like,
okay,
he brings a lot of like emotion to the table, I think. I'm gonna put him in good, I think.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm not sure if I'd put him higher without having listened to more of his stuff, but there's definite potential for Gold Link to like really break through into the mainstream.
Okay.
Jizza.
Jizza. Again, like I suppose the same kind of thing with Ghostface. When I think Wu-Tang, I think Jizza. I would say maybe one of the stronger members of that group, of the 8. I think Liquid Swords is like a fucking amazing album. I think, if I'm not mistaken, I think it's Jizza who has like rebranded himself as like Bobby Digital. I didn't care for any of that stuff.
Right.
He's kind of fallen off, if I'm thinking of the right Wu-Tang member. But I mean, like, yeah, I mean, he's sort of like a legend in his own right, for sure. I think the stuff he's done with Wu-Tang, his solo stuff, at least in the 90s, was like pretty good.
Are we gonna go for an S or an elite? Do you think he's on the same level as his Wu-Tang counterpart, Ghostface?
That's the thing. I don't think so. I prefer Ghostface to Jizza, but I don't know. Elite seems too low to me. But maybe he's like a high elite. I feel like I would almost need like more rankings.
We are almost an advocate for somewhere in between S tier and elite.
Yeah, I think I would put him in elite, but like maybe parentheses, very good elite, I guess.
Okay.
Let that be known to the 0 viewers that watch this.
Shall we find RZA and put him in and do that now, or? Wait,
yeah, okay.
Is RZA on this list?
I don't think he was. I don't think I put him anywhere.
I don't think he is.
Which is quite strange to me, because I think Method Man is on there.
We got Redman. Yeah, I can see him. Do you wanna do the Wu-Tang ones that you can find now while you're on a roll with Wu-Tang?
Method Man, I would say, is elite. Like, stronger member of Wu-Tang, I would say, but not amazing. I don't like a crazy good lyricist. I think his flow is like pretty good, like very good at times. I like the stuff he's done with Redman, at least a little bit. I think his solo stuff, at least his older solo stuff, is like pretty decent. I'd say he's like a solid elite for me.
And where are you gonna put Redman? I lost him. There he is, Redman.
I think I've only listened to. I think it's What the album is called.
Wow.
Yeah, like that album's very, very good. He's definitely got some classics. I think he's got 2 like very, very good albums that I think I may have listened to.
I'm anticipating you putting him in elite.
I would say elite, yeah, for sure. Like he's definitely up there with the best. I think very good flow, and I think very good. Just sort of like he's also quite comical as well. He can be quite funny at times.
Okay. Are there any more Wu-Tang members on here?
Yeah, I can't see any like immediate Wu-Tang members or like honorary.
Is Scarface? No?
I don't think so. Who the fuck's Scarface?
I don't know who that is. I think I'm confusing him with Ghostface.
Maybe. It might be.
Let's go back to Havoc.
Oh, I mean,
is that don't know out of 10?
My man, Havoc.
Man, like what isn't there to say about Havoc?
Maybe there's just so much.
All right, Hove. We're coming to the conclusion that Hove is Jay-Z. I mean, people call him Hove on like complex and stuff like that.
Like, I think Jay-Z is. I think he kind of
Beyonce's husband actor.
He's Beyonce's husband. He managed to get away with cheating on her.
Did he?
So, yeah, that definitely, dude. What? That's what like Lemonade's all about, at least as far as I'm aware.
Oh, dude.
And he raps about.
I don't follow like celebrity gossip, so.
No, I mean
I'm
like
into
me.
Music.
Like I just listened to his album, and his album's about like thanks, kind of thing.
Wait,
yeah.
did he do an "I love my wife"? But
I mean, kind of, but he did it good. Fucking Jay-Z's the original. I love my wife as far as I'm concerned. Not enough to stay faithful, but like.
Okay, so definitely. I mean, that shitty tier list that we saw floating around that sparked this conversation. Didn't he have Hope as the GOAT?
Yeah, he was GOAT. I don't think he's a GOAT for me, but definitely like S tier. I mean, like been around for ages, still making good music, iconic. Like very good at basically everything, like writing, flow, just strong balls. I don't know, all that fucking good stuff.
Okay. Yeah, no, I do. I did really like some of the songs that he's released quite recently. Didn't listen to 444 because it was only on Tidal. I don't have Tidal.
I know, I had to fucking pirate the FLAC.
That's the most you thing you've ever fucking said. To pirate a FLAC.
Yeah.
Alright, we got Ice Cube. Don't know a whole lot about Ice Cube, very before my time.
Ice Cube is very good. I think I've only listened to maybe 2 of his albums, but America's Most Wanted is like a fucking like quintessential, just amazing hip hop album. Like consistently, like from start to finish, very fucking good. Like crazy flows, like really good production, and I think he produces a bit, if I'm not mistaken.
Still, or
no, just like at least with his older stuff, maybe still. I don't know. I think he's like an actor now, fucking some shit. I don't know if he's still making good music. I don't think so. But I mean, like in the '90s and I guess like late '80s, yeah, I mean, like definitely very influential. I feel, like some of the best rap songs that like ever come out and maybe that ever will. I think you'd have to put him in S tier. He's definitely the sort of like a hip hop legend in my eyes.
Okay, S tier it is for Ice Cube. Isaiah Rashad. I've been trying to get you to listen to more.
Put me on Isaiah. Yeah, I've listened to a bit of him. I haven't listened to him a lot, but a song he did with Kendrick and some of his other like latest stuff I actually quite liked.
That song with Kendrick is so good. So
yeah, that song
hate all the way through. Like they complement each other perfectly.
Yeah. I would say at least great, but I think he could definitely justify an elite.
I'm going in elite because he's one of my favorite rappers. I don't think I'd put him on the same like genius that is in S tier currently. He's got a long way to go. Like understanding what he actually went through and understanding like why he raps about some of the things that he does is kind of gave me a new perspective on some of the music that I didn't much like before. But going back to Sylvia and actually listening to it, like there is some heat on that, even though it was his first, it was his debut album. I just think solid. He's got a long way to go, I think, as well. But he's in connection with some big names. Like he could be really pushing up more.
Yeah, definitely has potential. Fuck.
J-Rock.
I don't know who that is.
I don't know who that is. My man, J. Cole.
Yeah, I mean,
he did go plat back to back with no features. Like
he did. I mean, I think that's something we should consider.
All right, so go, Jeezy.
I actually quite liked Forest Hill Drives, whatever the fuck it's called.
Yeah.
There's a few bangers on that. I like maybe his like initial album. Was it like the one where he done that song where he let Nas down and Nas did the fucking comeback song? That shit was pretty good. But I didn't like KOD that much. and I don't think I liked. There was an album.
I think I liked KOD. KOD was alright.
It was like okay. It was like just whatever for me. But I'm wondering,
Catchy.
like,
Catchy songs on that album.
maybe like I'm just wondering though. Was there an album between Forest Hill Drives and KOD? There was, wasn't there?
I'm not sure. Yeah,
I mean,
no, I think they were pretty sure there was actually.
if there was, I don't remember it. Wait, was it Born Sinner's good? Forest Hill Drives. Um, KOD's not that good. Wait, was it called Middle Child, or was that just a random like single? Middle Child, I think, was good.
Beats me.
Yeah,
Let's figure out a place to put Cole. Obviously, Cole is a heavily debated topic in our
I don't
chat.
think he's actually that bad. I think he's just good. I don't think he's that noteworthy.
He's not capital trash.
He's not. No, as much as I like to meme on the guy, I just don't. I think he's. It's weird. He's a very polarizing figure. I think he's just decent.
Do you want to put him in great, or maybe push him up to elite?
He's definitely not elite. That's for fucking sure. He's
Okay.
not on the likes of fucking DMX or whatever the fuck I put.
He's
DMX.
where did we put DMX?
I thought we put DMX in elite. Dude, this fucking list is so long. I don't know.
And we put DMX in great.
Yeah, see, I think I'd rather listen to DMX than J Cole. I don't rate J.
So
Cole.
that means either we bump up DMX to the likes of the Wu-Tang guys and Dr. Dre and Danny Brown, or we move J. Cole down to good.
Yeah, I'm happy with. I think it makes a lot more sense given what you said to put J Cole in good.
Okay. J. Cole is as good as 21 Savage.
Yeah.
He would send ups to my house if he watched this. Fucking hell. Alright. Jeezy. I don't know who that is.
Oh yeah, not G-Eazy, Jeezy, huh?
No,
I don't know
Jeezy. Is that like someone's nickname? I have to look this up.
It could be, yeah. That's the funny thing. Like, I could actually know these other rappers under like a different, like
J. Wayne Jenkins, known by his stage name Jeezy, formerly Young Jeezy.
Oh, Young Jeezy.
Do you know who that is? Or are you fucking with me?
Yeah. Hang on. Wait. That song's pretty good, actually. I'd probably on that song alone, I literally listened to 3 seconds on it, put him in good.
Okay, good. JID. I don't know a lot about JID. There's definitely a song that he's featured on that I've liked, but it's not enough.
Probably.
Can't remember even what it is. Joe Budden. Hot topic here.
I don't know who that is. I genuinely
Joe Budden, for all his failures and successes, he goes in a I don't know tier because no one knows who he is.
Yeah, he's not worthy to me.
Mm-hmm. Joey Badass.
Oh, I love Joey. I would say I love 1999. I love Before the Money. Did he do? Was it American Badass? I think he did. Yeah, I think that was him. I think all of those albums are very good and like quite consistent as well.
Great.
Great. I would say elite, dude. I think Joey Badass is very good. I think he has like potential to be even greater. But I mean, like, yeah, dude. I think Joey Badass is really good. He's very influenced by MF Doom. Brownie points for that.
Yeah.
So yeah, I would say elite for me.
An Apprentice of Doom is certainly going to turn out great.
For sure.
Joyner Lucas. Joyner Lucas is pretty good. I like him.
Yeah, I mean, I guess I'm thinking of that Trump song he did. That was good. I like that. I've listened to a few of his other like songs. He's very conscious in his rap.
Yeah.
I feel like he does it well. It's not J. Cole to. I think yeah.
Wait, so do you think ironically he's not J. Cole tier, or do you think like he is?
No,
he's on the forefront of conscious rap right now.
Yeah, I mean he's not my favorite conscious rapper, but I think he has potential to be really good.
I think we're gonna put him in great above J. Cole.
Yeah, I think he's better than J. Cole. That.
Okay. Juice WRLD. Don't know.
And, yeah.
Heard the name. Right, Ye, Kanye. Where do we put Kim Kardashian's wife?
I think
Gay fish himself.
he's been on like a hot streak lately. I mean, like
He really has.
Life of Pablo banger. The album he produced with Kid Cudi,
Kidsy Ghost.
like absolutely fucking amazing album. I think the song he helped produce with Pusha T, the album rather, fucking amazing.
Daytona.
Yeah, Daytona, like good. I think Ye was pretty decent.
Daytona
too.
was heat throughout, I think.
Daytona was fucking amazing.
Kidsy Ghost a bit short. I would have liked to hear like more Kidsy Ghost because I think Cudi and Kanye complement each other really well.
For sure, but then when you think, like, didn't all of those three albums come out in the same year? The fucking Daytona, Kidsy Ghost, and Ye. They came out like really close together, like maybe even in the same season.
What did you think of Ye? I thought it was good. I liked how he wrote about a lot of different shit.
I remember liking what I listened to,
Mm.
and then obviously like we have to like mention like his fucking classics like like College Dropout or whatever, and the other one.
Yeah, like a lot of these rappers we've put up so high based on what they did 20 years ago, and like Ye was doing 10 years ago just as well, like maybe better than he was doing today, and like he's killing it. He's been killing it the whole time.
Yeah, for sure.
I'm very tempted to put him in S.
I think you could justify putting him in S tier. I think.
I don't really have a bad word to say about Kanye. Kendrick Lamar, K. Dot.
I mean, I think he's a solid S tier. I basically like every album he's like ever made, all from like fucking like Overly Dedicated, Section 80, Good Kid, Mad City, To Pimp a Butterfly, like obviously a classic, and I actually quite like Damn. I think we all know the meme. You all know the 7 out of 10 Melon meme, but I think Damn's like pretty fucking good. He's also featured on a lot of like
literally
really good
as good as Lil Pump's latest album.
Yeah, dude, yeah. I think Kendrick
and 7 times better than Chance the Rapper's new album.
Yeah, I mean, without a doubt, that's not even half of it. I think he does conscious rap very well. I love To Pimp a Butterfly. I think he blends genres quite well. I think he's also like a very good storyteller. I mean, like I think To Pimp a Butterfly and Good Kid, Mad City are like great stories, like just in and of themselves. Yeah, dude. Like, I mean, we all know him, we all love him. S tier, sure. Right?
Nothing really even needs to be said about Kendrick Lamar. Like, you almost can't dislike his music.
No, I think man, he's really fucking good.
All right, Cudi obviously had quite the slump in his career quite recently.
Thinking about Speeding Bullet to
Speeding Bullet and sort of the stuff surrounding it, like what was his most recent album wasn't like critically received, but I really liked it. Passion, Pain, and Demon Slaying. I really liked that album. Even there's more like rap singing on it. It wasn't a whole lot of rapping, but it's still heat, and the stuff that he used to do is like still fantastic. Still holds up to this day. I'm very. I couldn't put him on the same level as Kendrick. I don't think.
No, he's definitely not Kendrick. I mean, as much as I like Kidsy Ghost, and I definitely think he has talent. For me, he would be somewhere in like a great to elite, I would say.
Because I'm a big fan of Cudi, although I can't like speak to his like actual his ability like finesse the competition. So
yeah, I mean, also I'm thinking like I put in like good Wu-Tang members in elite. I don't know if he's like on the same level. Maybe I think he's probably more of a great for me. But then like who else isn't great? I don't know.
Do you think he's we do have AZ.
Is he in great?
AZ is in great.
I mean, in a weird way, that kind of makes sense to me. Yeah, I mean, they're like not comparable at all, and they're like from different eras. kind of have their own sort of like very distinct styles.
I'm gonna have to, since I'm the one controlling the mouse, I'm gonna have to veto your decision and put him in the lead because I like
You're
Kelly
putting
so
him.
much.
Okay.
I'm doing the unthinkable. Killer Mike. To change the
Oh,
subject. To please you, we can put this however high up
I mean,
as you wish.
I don't know if I'd put him in S tier, and I'm like a fucking massive Killer Mike fan. I've loved like every Run the Jewels album.
You really like Run the Jewels, don't you?
I love rap music, and I've listened to a few of his older stuff, and I don't think it's amazing, but it's pretty decent. Um, yeah, I think he's probably my favorite, like at least for me, rapper to listen to in the gym to just get fucking amped. I think he has fucking like just a sort of like raw, just fucking like just in your face, just like unapologetic, just fucking really bashful rap that I love. Um, just very fucking. He has the very like husky black man voice that I think complements his style. I think he also flows really well in some of his songs, and I think he touches on like elements of uh, I guess like conscious rap as well. I quite like. Um, I would have to say, what's the one below S tier? Is that Elite?
Elite, yeah.
Yeah, I think he's a solid Elite for me.
Wait, I don't think we have LP on this list.
We don't, which I think is a
Strange.
shame because again, it's kind of like another like Andre. I mean, kind of another like Outcast scenario. But it's like a fucking like heavy hitter duo, and I like LP's like older stuff. Plus, LP's like a wicked producer as well. I would put like Killer Mike and LP together and like whatever tier list I do. But yeah, it's a shame.
Yeah, Killer Mike's definitely like push it up to the top of the board. I think for me, I don't like a lot of the stuff that, don't like a lot of the tracks. I like his rapping, but I can't really get down with a lot of Run the Jewels, like the instrumentals behind the rapping as much as I would like to, because the two guys are so good. But
Yeah,
you're the Killer Mike aficionado here, so
that's fair. Yeah,
Elite.
He's very good. Yeah.
Kodak Black. I don't.
Um,
I don't know where to put this man. He has
I'd
a
say that-
niche which he's filling.
I don't know. He's not amazing to me.
Good.
Yeah, I'm okay with good.
Do you know who Lauryn Hill is?
Oh, I mean, yeah.
I don't know
Lauryn
who that
Hill,
is.
I would say is probably my favorite female rapper. I think. Have you heard of the Miseducation of Lauryn Hill? It's like that album with like her face with like the natty locks kind of all out, and it's kind of like a brown background. She did the song "Do Up That Thing," that thing, that one. Like amazing album, sort of like fucking kind of transcends the genre again. Like I think a lot of people would know some of her more like classic hits.
Is this
Definitely
quite, is this quite old school we're talking?
Yeah, she's definitely more old school. I don't know what the fuck she's done lately, if she is trying to do anything. But based on that one album, I mean, that album to me is like one of the greatest albums of all time for rap.
Was she kind of in the same genre as Erykah Badu?
Kinda. If I'm thinking of the right person.
If I could
I think
think of what Erykah did, and like if she was on that same level, Erykah's fantastic.
Oh, I would say she's better than Erica for sure, and I don't think Erica's bad by any stretch. Lauryn Hill's like classic. I would say like for me, when I think of like S tier, I think of like classics, and if you have like a classic album, like I don't even think you need anything else. Honestly, even if it's one, I would say that alone is like definitely, and I would say for Lauren probably S tier.
Okay.
Yeah.
Lil Dicky. I'm a fan of Lil Dicky. I really can't complain.
Okay.
He does a lot of like his songs are really smart. There's a lot of like joke rap and gimmicky rap that he does. He did a song about saving money and a song about like just trying to make it and trying to impress everyone, but like falling flat on his face. I think he's pretty good. Like some of the hits. Lyrically decent, he can rap really fast when he wants to. He's smart, he's like well versed in hip hop history, he's like respectful to the greats that footwork for like what he's doing. I want to put him in great, to be honest.
Yeah, okay, fair.
Lil Wayne. Don't know a whole lot about Lil Wayne.
I never really liked him. I've tried to get into him a few times. I think he's like done maybe 2 songs with Tyler the Creator, and I tried to listen to them. I didn't really like them. He's got like a few kind of like not classics, but I would say sort of like almost kind of like iconic songs. Like everyone kind of knows him. He's not my cup of tea, but I could definitely, I think, maybe justify like great placement.
Yeah. LL Cool J.
I literally only know that fucking one song, and that was the Mama Say Nothing. I think maybe I've listened to an album of his.
Could we? I mean, we could put him in I Don't Know well enough. Like, you know who he is, but you don't know his music well enough.
Well, the thing is, I think, now that I think about it, I've listened to like the same album that one classic song is on. I think I remember kind of liking it. Nothing really stood out for me. It was like decent. I'd probably put him in like good to great. But yeah, he's not.
I think good. The fact that he hasn't stayed in a lot of minds to this day, like maybe not good enough to be great.
Yeah.
Logic.
I tried to get into Logic. I don't know what fucking album it was. If I tried to listen to it, it came out around like 2013, 2014. I don't think Logic is that good. I think Black Spider-Man is like J. Cole too.
It really kind of is. I don't know what the connection is. Like, are they both in like the shit rap mafia or like shit rap Illuminati, where they're on a higher plane of like knowledge. They know what's going on, but the public just haven't like figured it out yet.
Like, shitty flute Galaxy Brain to me. That's what it is. Like he's just not good. And he bless him, he tries, but he's not good. I don't think Logic is good.
Average.
I
gotta put him on good. I can't put him on the same level as Kai.
Yeah, I don't think he's good.
Impressive for sure. Like the lyricism that he's got. I wouldn't say the choice of lyrics that great, but his ability to string thoughts together in a impressive way.
I've seen him like freestyle rap, and I think he's definitely talented. I just think he needs to like maybe perhaps not take himself too seriously, and like I just maybe give up on the conscious rap stuff. I don't know, like.
All right, Lupe.
I like Lupe. Yeah, I remember listening to him like, way back in the day. You told me about him fairly recently, and I remember getting back into him. I would say I like a lot of his stuff. I don't think like a ton of his stuff is like amazing, but a lot of his stuff is like pretty decent. I would say he's like a solid great to elite for me.
I'm the sort of person that could listen to Lupe all day. Like, I think a lot of the songs that aren't even critically acclaimed, I'll still really like them. The Drogas series, like his Drogas Light was a bit of a dip for him. Like, there is that thing, the classic, he's fated to release a good album and then a not so good album and then continue on to do that in succession, which he kind of did do with his most recent 2 albums. Like, he released something more modern and then he went back to his roots with Drogas Light and Drogas Wave. The fact that I even liked Drogas Light and I still listen to it as well as some of the more lyrical stuff is like, he is very versatile even though he might only have sort of one sound. Other than that, Mural is one of the best rap songs of all time. Super impressive. Tetsuo and Youth, one of the best rap albums I think of all time. So slept on by like rap culture today. I would easily put Lupe in S tier.
I don't know if I'd put him in S tier. I would have to say he's more of an elite. I think especially when we think about who's an S tier, I think that's kind of pushing it.
I mean a lot of people would say the same. Like in a lot of GOAT lists, you do see Lupe quite high up.
Hmm. I know. I don't think I could get there. I think for me, he's an elite, especially when we think of like other Wu Tang members. Like I don't know. Like maybe I'm biased because they were probably like one of the first dudes that got me into rap. So I struggle to like put anyone above that. But I don't know, man. I think elite is like still pretty solid.
Hmm. Reluctantly, I'll agree with you and put him in elite because he somehow hasn't like it seems that for Lupe to have the mainstream appeal that he would need to be in S tier. I think that he'd have to like be flawless and consistent 100%, which he can't do somehow in his career. Like he's been struggling to do that, and whether he can't like fully sell out because then he'd lose all the fans that he got from creating like heady rap and conscious rap, but he can't go all the way into that because like no one will buy his music. I think for the conscious rap scene he's doing a lot.
Okay. I mean, he's definitely more your wheelhouse, so I'll definitely take that. I'll definitely take on board what you said.
Oh, reluctantly I'm gonna put him in elite, although I would like to see him higher.
Okay.
Uzi, little Uzi Vert, trash.
I mean, you all know "Push Me to the Edge" meme.
I mean, I like the song. I really fuck with the song.
No, I actually love that song. Anytime it comes into the club, you'll see me bopping. You'll see me two-stepping. But other than that, he's like alright. I would say he's like good to great.
I reckon as a Future clone, we put him wherever Future is. So he's on the same level as J. Cole and 21 Savage.
Yeah,
he's in good. I think he's good.
Yeah.
Mac Miller, rest in peace. Fantastic, I think. Such a good rapper. Yeah, no, it's so good.
Okay, I think I always get Mac Miller and Machine Gun Kelly confused. Which is funny.
Actually, sacrilege. Can we put Machine Gun Kelly in dead tier?
Yeah, Machine Gun Kelly's not very good.
Can we take him out and then have Mac back, please?
Yeah, do a fucking trade-in. Stop trading, mate.
Stop trading. I want Mac back just to listen to another album. Like, I really want to put Mac in elite.
Yeah, sure. I don't know much about him. You go for it.
A lot of this I don't know of. Like I'm looking at the rest of this list, so I reckon we can probably finish it tonight. Might go a little bit faster, but give the people who really deserve it their time being discussed. Mac Homie, I don't know who that is.
I don't know. No. I will waste my time.
Maxo Cream, Karl Marx himself.
Yeah, I don't know who the fuck that is.
Machine Gun Kelly.
Bad, right?
Bad.
Like,
do you want to put not good or awful?
I would say, I think you could justify awful. He's pretty bad.
I think so. Mick Jenkins. I think he's really good.
Okay.
I'm gonna put him in great. I think some of his newer stuff doesn't live up to the sort of precedent he set with his older stuff, but still, like, you have to respect the guy for what he did then. Milo. Okay. I've tried to get this to Milo. Very like underground heady.
I kept fucking thinking of like, Milo Yiannopoulos or whatever.
Oh.
You tried to get me to listen to him, I think maybe like a year ago, and you done that weird like Clams Casino thing, right? What was it? I actually quite like that. I would say he's like good at the very least.
Where did I have Milo? I had Milo in.
I bet you put him in great.
Dude, I had Milo in. I think he was in great. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, fair. You know more about him than I do.
Yeah, I'm gonna put Milo in great. I think like the niche that he has carved out for himself. There's not a whole lot of people I can think doing it. He's maybe in the same sort of space with open mic, I think
Okay.
you couldn't argue that he does it better than open mic because I think open mic does it really well.
Okay.
Uh, but like solid every time. Mos Def, classic.
Oh, most def. I think
He's got to go in at least elite.
at least elite. I think you could perhaps justify S tier. I don't know if I'd go that far, but like Black on Both Sides, fucking
Mm.
amazing. That joint album he did with Talib Kweli, is it Black Star? Like fucking amazing. Um, he's done like some newer stuff I quite like. Yeah, I think he's amazing. I really like his stuff.
Solid S, no questions asked.
Yeah, I think you could justify S tier.
Alright, Nas.
Oh, classic. Like
Nas.
fucking. I
A lot of
don't know.
people would put him a GOAT immediately and not even talk about it.
Yeah, I think you could definitely justify giving him the goat. I think you probably know who my goat is. I think Nas is like definitely, definitely potential goat tier, but if not, like a solid S tier. Like I don't know,
I'm
he's
not
just
sure. I don't think I could tell who your GOAT is.
okay.
Don't spoil it. We'll get to
No,
it.
we'll discuss
You're
that at
gonna
the end.
you're gonna shout GOAT.
But I think
Write
when
it
I was
down,
like
so.
18, 19, I fucking loved Nas. I still do. Like Illmatic, Stillmatic. What's the other one I really like? It Was Written, like fucking amazing albums. Godson's really good, and I even like his kind of like newer stuff that people don't like that much. I would say, yeah, he's kind of like a sort of like a rap pioneer.
Mm.
I think he's better than Jay-Z personally in that feud. Yeah, I think he's S tier.
Okay. Nicki Minaj.
Um, I've listened to like a lot of her stuff. Some people tell me her older shit's like decent.
It's like pop rap, isn't it? It's
Yeah, it's like pop rap, big time, you know. Whatever.
it's kind of it's a little bit hard to listen to. Like Anaconda and songs like that really put me off. Like I wouldn't listen to.
Yeah, like even like a
Right
club
now.
environment, I think I'd actually be pretty like drunk to like,
Yeah.
you know, not.
I would still move to it, but that's only a testament to the production and not like the actual rapping skills that she has.
Yeah, I don't think she's like amazing. She's like good.
I want to put Nicki in not good.
Okay, fair.
Not a fan. She's not as bad as Cardi B. Whatever. Nicki Minaj and Chance the Rapper, when they get married,
Yeah.
put them together in not good. They can make a lovely house in not good. Nipsey Hussle, dead tier.
That's it. He's gone. He ain't making nothing. I actually heard he was like alright. I think I've listened to like a couple of his songs. Funnily enough,
Accidentally, without knowing it.
No. Like I actually like tried to look for some of his shit on Spotify, like you know, whatever, maybe on YouTube, and he's like okay. I would say good.
Good. Okay, cool.
Maybe rest
I
in peace.
honestly hadn't heard of him, but rest in peace. He's obviously apparently tried to do a lot for his communities. And
Yeah, he was a good dude.
yeah.
Yeah.
But that's what gang ties gets you, I guess. No Name.
Not. I think I know the name. Funnily enough, I see it in like features of songs I like.
Well,
That's
when we listening, didn't I tell you to listen to like a No Name track earlier and you put it on? The
Maybe.
one who like she kind of always sounds the same.
Oh, her.
Mm.
That one song I listened to like 30 seconds of was like decent. I'm sure it was good.
Mm.
Yeah.
When I hear No Name playing on like a playlist, I might
Was
cut
that
it off
one
at
that-
half the song.
Yeah. Okay.
I want to
Uh,
say good, like good at what she does. Not my cup
Okay.
of tea, but you have to respect what she's doing. ODB, we looked at the list and looked for all the Wu-Tang members and we didn't see
forgot
ODB.
which is funny because he's definitely like in the top half of my favorites. I would say of the Wu-Tang members. I think one of the more memorable, definitely I would say more exciting members of the gang. Very like distinct style, like really fucking funny, like just wild, kind of out of this world. Very just fucking crazy dude. Has a lot of classics as well, like that song he did with like was it Kellis, that female singer? Um, fucking yeah, like I'd say he's like amazing. I would say definitely elite, at least.
Cool. Let's see, what have we got? Open mic. Big fan of open mic over here. You like open mic, don't you?
I like him. I haven't listened to a ton of his stuff. He featured on a song I really liked on the Czarface MF Doom album.
Oh yeah, yeah.
I think it was called Phantoms. That
I
song
like.
was
Oh, where he fucking mentioned Bitcoin.
yeah, Bitcoin and all the other memes. That gives him an extra tier by default.
So if he was great, he's elite now.
Nah, I'm just fucking with you. He's like great in my opinion. I wouldn't say elite. But
I
great.
think I guess I kind of have to put him where Milo is. I think. It seems like
I mean, I think he's better than Milo. I don't know where Milo is.
Milo isn't great.
Okay.
I'm
well,
tempted to put.
Milo...
I want to put open mic in elite just because he is so like thoughtful in his raps. Like he's got the sort of rap poetry down to a point, like so conscious. But
I would agree with that actually. Yeah, and I do quite like that typically. You probably know him more than I have, so I'm willing to sort of like delegate.
Stick him into elite. And we have who doesn't know about Pharaoh Monch?
Who? Oh, Pharaoh Monk. No, actually, the Pharaoh Monk's classic.
But is it Monk?
I think Monk. I don't fucking know.
Pharaoh Monch.
He has that really like fucking funny song. I can't remember how it goes, but it's like telling a bunch of like big titted women to rub their tits. I mean, who doesn't like that? That's a fucking banger.
Just for that, let's go right there.
Oh, dude, yeah. But he's got like a few classics under his belt, I would say. Like I would say, great to elite in my opinion.
Okay, great. Fife Dog.
Oh, Five Dog. I mean, I think anyone in a Tribe Called Quest is like potential S tier for sure. I think I like Q-Tip more than Five Dog. If I'm not mistaken, I think Five Dog is he dead? I think Five Dog's dead. So rest in peace. But you know, like back in the day, yeah, dude. Like Tribe Called Quest is probably one of my favorite like rap groups. Probably made some of my favorite songs. Yeah, dude, fucking amazing. Like discography, like I think at least elite, but potentially S tier.
Right, I'll stick him in S. I'm not a great Tribe Called Quest fan. Just haven't listened to a lot. Should get around to it. I listened to the new album because that's when like I heard about what they were doing. It was coming out while I was sort of getting my start in hip hop. Listened to it and it didn't like inspire me to listen to the old stuff. But
okay,
can you say on the same level as Nas and Mustard?
maybe not for me. Like I don't know, for some reason when I think of a Tribe Called Quest, I mainly think of Q-Tip. I don't think Five Dog as much, so maybe I'd just bump him down to elite.
So you're gonna stick Q-Tip in Q-Tip in S.
Yeah, Q-Tip is amazing. Yeah.
Okay. Pimp C.
Pimp C is pretty good. He's sort of like another like southern rapper. If I'm thinking of the same dude, he's like at least great. I haven't listened to a ton of his stuff,
Okay.
but I quite like how southern rappers sound in general. I quite like the way they flow and the way they just kind of like I don't know, just sound in general. Like I really like the southern sound. I'd say at least great.
Post Malone.
I haven't listened to a ton of his stuff. What I've liked was like okay. For me, he's probably like a good.
I'm tempted to put Post Malone in elite. Honestly, I think he's really killing it right now.
Come on, that's just ridiculous. Like, he's not. He is not on the same fucking level as Five Dog. Like that's just. Let's just not be.
I guess I like Post Malone. I don't know why he's on a rap list. I feel like he's more of like a R&B singer.
Really?
Like, yeah. I mean, he's in hip hop, but it's not really rapping, is it? When he is singing.
I guess. I don't know. I'm willing to bend the rules a bit. To be fair. Fuck.
I if I want to put him elite and you want to put him in good, stick him in great.
Sure.
I wish you could be higher, Posty. I do love you. Prodigy.
Yeah, drum and bass. You know.
Gets drum and bass out of 10.
I don't think I know the other Prodigy, funnily enough.
I don't think I do. I'll just give a quick search, see if I have any of their songs. So
I feel like I probably do. His name kind of sounds.
The Prodigy. Mate, I don't know who it is. Prodigy.
Oh, dude, wait, is he in Mobb Deep? Is that him? Dude, wait, if I'm thinking of the right person,
We Mob.
if he's in Mobb Deep, then he's like at least elite. If I'm thinking of the right person,
Is he?
Mobb Deep is like fucking amazing. But I don't actually know the individual members of Mobb Deep. But dude, what the fuck is all this garbage? Wait, hang on. Sorry. Like I was trying to look up his thing, but it's kind of garbage. The Prodigy, Mobb Deep. Yeah, no, he's in Mobb Deep, dude. He's like at least elite. Like everyone in fucking.
Wait, is Prodigy dead?
Probably, I don't know. They're probably all dead, mate.
Prodigy. Born, died at
No,
age
he's.
42.
Oh yeah, he's dead. Fuck, rest in peace, dude.
Right, so he goes straight in dead tier.
That's it. Yeah. Dead at 42. Fuck, man.
Okay, so great, elite.
Elite.
Yeah,
Elite.
Okay. It's a shame, he almost slipped through the cracks there. Drum and bass.
I know, dude. Fuck.
Pusha T doesn't really need any talking about. He's solid through and through. Been so consistent. Daytona was such a good album.
Yeah, for sure.
It's got such a distinct sound.
Yeah, I think he does the kind of like drug rap thing even better than Freddie Gibbs, and I really like Freddie Gibbs. Yeah, no, I like he does the scream better than Chance the Rapper, that's for sure. I like.
Yeah, he really does.
Yeah, he's pretty fucking good. I'm thinking definitely at least elite, potentially S tier.
I would probably put him in S tier.
Okay.
Yeah, I think he deserves that.
He's also been around for fucking ages. I think people get the if you're like still making good music and you've been around for like 2 decades, excuse me, like that's definitely fucking worth.
So
he also he bodied Drake, and no one likes Drake.
Yeah, I like Drake and Pusha T. I'm very diverse.
Light and centrist.
Raekwon.
Oh, dude, like again, probably one of the stronger members of Wu-Tang. I feel like I've said that for more than like half of them. But I mean, like, I feel like Raekwon, Ghostface, Jizza. Yeah, no, I've probably said that for like fucking 6 or 8 of them. But like, genuinely, fuck everyone else. Raekwon is like, I would say top 3 of the Wu-Tang members. I would say it'd be between like Jizza, Ghostface, and Raekwon.
We've got Ghostface in S and Jizza and the rest currently in elite.
I think Raekwon is.
Should Raekwon join Ghostface in S?
He should be S tier. I'm trying to think. What's that one album he did by himself? Let me look at his discography. But I mean, like his shit in like Wu-Tang, like that in itself, amazing. Wait. Oh wait, no. Okay, don't worry. Oh, he also did that fucking really good song with Mobb Deep, like Mobb Deep, Ghostface Killer, and Raekwon, and yeah, amazing, good shit. Yeah, I think he's S tier. I don't think much has to be said.
Okay, Rakim.
Oh, dude, like S tier. Rakim's like amazing, like classic, like maybe one of the most influential rappers like ever. Been around for fucking ages. Pretty good through and through. I think his older stuff he did with that other dude, I can't remember his name, but when he was in that rap duo with, I think it was Eric B, like really good shit. Like I think maybe some of his older stuff doesn't like. I think maybe some people would say some of his older stuff hasn't aged as well as maybe like I don't know, like Nas's old stuff. I don't know, but like he's like kind of even before Nas. Yeah, no, I think Rakim's fucking amazing. Like, I'd say yes to
Rhapsody.
Oh, so that was a female rapper we were talking about before. I've listened to one of her albums and I liked it.
Somewhat difficult to listen to, I find.
She did that song with Kendrick Lamar on To Pimp a Butterfly that I really, really liked. I can't remember the name. I would say she's like great in my opinion.
Okay. Rick Ross, Big Boss. I like Rick Ross.
He's like okay to me. Like
I
don't
love
him.
A bit hit and miss. I think even at the start we were talking about that.
Yeah. That was him.
I must stick him in great.
Fair. Yeah, I mean he's definitely like very significant in the.
I'd say he's one of the greats, like as a catcher.
I get you. Yeah, fair.
Rico Nasty.
I don't think I've listened to much of Rico Nasty. His name definitely rings a bell.
Royce. I'm assuming that's Royce the 5'9". I don't know who that is. Russ. You know Russ, don't you?
No, I don't think so.
I don't know who Russ is. Saba. I like Saba. I'm ready to put him in great, honestly. He's got some heat.
Yeah. Dude, go for it.
Schoolboy Q.
I like Schoolboy Q, yeah. I put him in great.
Yeah. I think he'd have to push up to elite.
Yeah, I think if I'm thinking of the right person, I don't think that's too crazy.
Skepta. Alright. I'm pretty sure I had fucking Skepta in. I put Skepta in elite, I think.
It's weird, like what? There's like all of these American rappers, and then like what? Like one British rapper. He's Skepta.
Skepta is like killing grime.
Was it him that came out with that album Tokyo? Was that him?
Yeah, I think so.
I quite like that album. I'm not gonna lie. I'd probably put him in like he's probably definitely like one of the best British rappers like that I can think of in recent memory. Obviously, like everyone kind of knows him, at least here in the UK. I think he could justify a great.
Anytime I hear Skepta, I'm just like, I appreciate how much I like grime. Like even if I forget, sometimes Skepta will bring me back into it.
Okay, fair.
I think in terms of like grime, I'd say he is of the elite in grime. Ski Mask, the Slump God. Don't know enough about him. Kind of like him.
I think, did you not do that song with XXX Tentacion and it was like the fucked up. I actually kind of like that song.
Yeah. I like it. I like his music sometimes.
Song with JPEG Mafia as well. I don't know if that's true or not.
I'm ready to put him in good.
Yeah, I think good's okay.
Got longer to go. Slick Rick S like, immediately. So solid, just like so smart.
I think he might be my favorite rapper in terms of flow. I think his flow is unparalleled, really. I think again he's like a great storyteller as well. I really like that in a rapper. Very smooth too. I think he does what he does very, very well. I think he's maybe the best at sort of like just smooth spitting and just conveying a message.
Okay. Cool.
I think I'm fucking
Snoop.
Very good. So we all know and love the man Snoop.
We could. I mean, you and I could both talk about Slick Rick for ages, but wrapping it up as it's past midnight.
Yeah, we've been doing this for ages.
If this were a bit earlier, we could fucking talk about
video of like fucking retards talk about the rap artists. I don't think it more. We've had a lot of fun.
1.5 white kids talk about rap music they've never actually listened to.
Yeah, like fucking 20% of them are just like, I don't know.
Just take your word for it, mate. If we had a third person, we'd get close to like 90% of these people.
The thing is, I was thinking of maybe including Abby, but Abby like knows less than us, so I don't think it would.
You think?
Oh, absolutely. Like Abby doesn't listen to like any of the classic shit and doesn't listen to like a lot of the good current shit, in my opinion.
But he's picked out his groove that he's quite happy to listen to, I'm guessing.
Oh Oh yeah, I mean, like, don't get me wrong, like, he can just do whatever the fuck he wants, but
Abby
it doesn't.
likes Lupe, right?
Yeah, I think he does. Yeah, I think he does. Um, yeah, I don't know, Snoop. I'd say maybe just elite. Like, I don't know.
Just
Whatever.
thinking of how much I love Lupe, I'm vetoing you and putting him in S tier. Completely changed my mind. You're not allowed to put him in elite.
What? So he's what? He's not S tier, is he?
He's fucking S tier.
He's not S tier.
Absolutely is.
He's not better than Five Dog. That's just.
Yeah, he is.
Yes, let that be known to all 0 of our viewers that do not condone that decision.
Right. The Dog the Second, Snoop Dogg.
Yeah, I mean, he's done some really cool shit with like Dr. Dre, like back in the day. That was like pretty good.
I don't know what's going on with his current career. Like, it seems like he's a little bit reliant on what he used to do.
Yeah, it seems like he's kind of sold out. I mean, he's in the fucking like Goku Pair adverts these days. Definitely fallen off.
I don't think that would translate to our American viewers.
No.
All 0.
Yeah, to our non-American viewers. Fuck, dude. Yeah, he's like elite, like for sure.
Yeah, I stuck him straight in elite.
Yeah.
Definitely elite at what he does, what he did. Alright, T-Pain. I like T-Pain, to be honest. I'm gonna stick him in great.
Cool. Yeah, I think great's reasonable.
He had his time to shine. I haven't heard what he's doing now. When I was getting my start in hip hop, he was playing on the radio and liked it.
I'm thinking of like sort of like early to kind of mid 2000s. He was decent.
Pioneering like auto-tune as well. Like, you have to give him some credit for doing it, like doing auto-tune so well that everyone copied it.
Yeah, that's a good point. Fair.
Talib Kweli.
Talib Kweli's on it. That's good. I think Black Star, very very good. He's done some stuff with MF Doom I really really like. I would say like a solid elite for me. I think he also has like a very distinct voice that I think he uses quite well.
It certainly does. Alright, stick that boy in elite. Deserves that. Deserves elite.
Yeah.
Tech 9. I don't know a lot about Tech 9.
I think I like him, but I'm honestly, especially for the interest of time, to just put him in the Dunno tier. But I think I like him, but I can't remember why.
T.I. I like T.I.
He's good. I
stick him in. Stick him in good. Feels a shame to put him just in good, but. He came a lot higher up in the fucking meme tier list, didn't he?
He did, but we shan't talk about it.
We shan't talk about that. Heresy. Travis Scott.
I like Travis. I think he's like
man.
I would say like good to great.
I would put him as high up as you were willing to put him, so stick him on great.
Okay, fair.
I feel like his career could probably peak at elite. I don't know if he'd ever push higher than elite, but maybe he's not there yet. He's got to be a little bit more consistent. And they're super popular right now. Everyone loves him. Tupac.
I think you have to put him in S tier, right?
Yeah.
I mean, he's a hologram.
He literally came back from the dead.
That's pretty epic, yeah.
For Coachella as well.
I actually really like a lot of Tupac stuff. I like, he has this like, sort of like double album thing. I'm trying to think, what one is it? I can't remember what it is, but is it like Ambitions of a Rider? I think so. That's pretty fucking good. Illuminati, pretty fucking good. Kind of iconic. Like, very, very good lyricist. Amazing, yeah, S tier for sure.
Sick. Tyler.
I really love Tyler. I don't know if I'd put him in S tier, but like Igor, amazing. Although a lot of
Igor's a singing album.
Yeah, there's not really a lot of rap in Igor. kind of the same with Flower Boy, but
Mm.
there's also like some really good rap songs in that. Like I think the
Flower Boy
money.
was super aggressive for me.
Yeah, dude, I love Flower Boy. I like his stuff that's perhaps not as popular. Like I like Wolf, but I don't think I liked Goblin. But I actually quite like Wolf. Cherry Bomb was kind of hit or miss for me. Some really good songs, some really bad songs.
Mm.
I think I think he's a solid elite for me, Tyler.
Okay, yeah, stuck him in elite.
Mm.
Vince Staples. Mm.
I think I like him, but he's not like amazing to me. Maybe like good to great.
Stick him in great. Give him the benefit of the doubt. Very popular, at least.
Yeah.
Wale.
I remember listening to him fucking like ages ago. A friend told me about him and being quite impressed. I haven't listened to him super recently, but if I'm going off of memory, I would at least put him in great.
Mm-hmm. West Side Gun needs no introduction. Goes straight in that I don't know who they are. Tier. Do you know who YBN Corday is?
No.
Me neither. Do you know who Jay Elec is?
No.
Do you know who Wretch32 is?
Yeah.
I don't know who Wretch32 is.
They're British, actually. That was the other British. I think they're a rap dude. Maybe it's that one black guy. Funnily enough, I think the song I have for my ringtone, like Samuel set it to like a Wretch32 song. I'm not like a massive fan, but some of their songs are pretty good. I think they've done a song with The Prodigy, funnily enough. If I'm thinking right. I think they're good, maybe even great.
Yeah, I mean, where do you want to put him? Great?
Let's say great. Yeah, I'll give him the benefit of that.
Alright, Wiz Khalifa.
I don't like Wiz that much.
I like him as a personality. I don't know a lot of his music, though. Like, I really like him as a personality.
I know the Weed and Boys song, and I know the... Fucking, what's the other one? Is it Black and Gold? Black and Yellow? Black and Yellow, that's it. That song's a banger. We all know it. We all love it. I'd probably just put him in good, though. I don't think he's amazing.
Alright, going straight into dead tier. XXX.
Bad, man. XXX is not good.
You think XXX is bad?
He's not good.
Nah.
He's potentially awful. He's certainly
No, dude. He was
good.
I think he was quite good for what he did.
Nah, man. Like, he was, like, at best alright, at worst, and arguably like he was at his worst.
But he was so
Also,
damaged. He was so hashtag damaged.
He was very damaged. He's the Joker rapper. But he isn't very good. Like, he's bad. You can't put him above not good. He's not even average, man. He's bad.
I think he's an average.
He's not average. At least, like, if I would put him in awful. If you put him in average, you have to compromise and at least say not good. He's like, I would say he's worse than G-Eazy. The dude's trash.
Okay, I don't think there's only one person we have worse than G-Eazy. That's Machine Gun Kelly so far, which is okay. I can't put XXX on the same level as 6ix9ine. I can't do it. I won't stand for it. Does 6ix9ine have to go down?
Yeah, you could put 6ix9ine in worst of the worst if you want. 6ix9ine's pretty bad.
6ix9ine could go in awful for now. Lil Yachty. Lil Yachty, I fucking love Lil Yachty.
I think Lil Yachty's alright, yeah.
So good. I want to put him in great, just... no, not great. Good.
Okay, yeah, I thought you were going to say elite. He's definitely not fucking elite, that's for sure.
He's got so much, like, style. It's so catchy as well, but is that just a testament to the production on his tracks?
Maybe.
He definitely doesn't do.
Okay.
I don't know, man. Some of the songs he's been in I've really liked. Been very catchy over the years. Are good. It's probably the best Lil I can think of.
Yeah.
Lil Pump is not on this list.
Thank God.
Young Thug. Actually, if fucking Lil Pump was on this list, probably put him good.
Yeah, Lil Pump's You're Such a Fucking Hoe.
Yeah.
I like that song. I like Get It. I like the other one. I think I'd actually probably put Lil Pump. Yeah.
It's a good song, to be honest. Like, it's catchy. He comes in fucking racist out of 10 because of that whole controversy that he had.
Dude, I don't even know.
Oh, he said he made like a Asian stereotype joke about the eyes being thin or low.
I see.
Yeah. So he goes in fucking homophobic / racist too.
Yeah.
Or just like fucking big dumb idiot.
Yeah, that's fair.
Like the whole 70s shit.
It's DMX too.
He goes in DMX too. Alright, Young Thug. Don't particularly know him that well.
I thought you were talking about Young Thug this entire time. Were you talking about Lil Pump?
We talk about Lil Pump.
Oh, dude, I don't know much about Young Thug, so I'll leave that one to you.
Okay, the list is done, and we
Done.
The list is done.
Fuck, I never thought fucking.
I never thought you'd finished either.
Jesus.
We don't currently have anyone in GOAT, and we don't have anyone in worst of the worst.
I think, okay, let's start bad news first. For absolute worst, I think it's a competition between Machine Gun Kelly, X, and 6ix9ine for me. I think you have to put one of them in worst of the worst out of this list.
You do. But is worst of the worst? Does it have to be filled in? Because worst of the worst is worst out of the worst. Not of this list, but worst of the worst of the world.
Well, you would think if it's like included in the context of like this list, you would think it's like the worst of the list, right?
I guess so. So I think Tekashi's going in worst of the worst.
That's fair. I mean, like,
no,
for me,
no.
I think Tekashi and X are better than Machine Gun Kelly. I think Machine Gun Kelly is really bad.
Yeah, I think you're right. I'm sorry. Machine Gun Kelly.
Okay, I'm glad we agreed on that.
The cherry on top.
Who would you put in the goatist of goats? Let's see if we agree. I have a feeling potentially, maybe.
By the way, I moved Lupe into S2.
He told me. That's sacrilege, bro. Okay.
You know what I think about M? I wanted to put M as GOAT. But...
Eminem?
Yeah.
In
order... It's a spicy opinion. In order to keep it kosher, it's Doom.
Yeah, I think that's for sure, right? I mean, like, I'm a bit torn because I'm a massive MF Doom fan. He's, I would say, maybe not easily, but probably my favorite rap artist of all time. Like, he's kind of like been a bit shit lately, but he came up with like a single with like Damu the Fudge Monk. That was actually pretty fucking good. That was really good. I mean, and also like absolute like classic, like a lot of really fucking good albums. Like I look like Danger Mouse, really fucking good. Food, amazing. Operation Doomsday, fucking amazing.
All of the stuff in different names as well, like Victor Vaughn.
Yeah, I mean, like probably one of the more sort of like diverse rap artists that I know. Like very, very willing to get outside of his comfort zone.
Oh, and Mad Villainy, one of the greatest albums.
Oh, Mad Villainy. Oh, how can we not? Mad Villainy. Oh my goodness.
Madlib's not even on this list somehow.
I mean, to be fair, Madlib's like decent, but he's mainly like a producer.
Yeah.
I mean, yeah, like Mad Villainy, like stupendous, right? Like just fucking amazing. Like maybe the best underground hip hop album that I can think of. And then like all of his like solo stuff, like fucking amazing.
Man, I want to listen to Mad Villainy now.
Yeah, dude, Mad Villainy, like I'll never get tired of that shit. Like classic, absolute classic.
Who was your runner-up for GOAT?
MF Doom. Like I mean, now that I look, I had 13 people in GOAT.
But not how it works, mate.
The goatest of goats has to be MF Doom for me. Yeah, for sure.
Were you deliberating between that and maybe K Dot or that and Nas?
Yeah, I think maybe in like another 10 years, maybe Kendrick could be like sort of like the goat of an
Mm.
era. Doesn't really make sense. But like, I think for me at the moment, I'm picking MF Doom. I don't know who I would pick other than him. Honestly, like
It sounded like you were a bit conflicted between someone else.
no, I think there's definitely like for S tier. There's a lot of people, but I think MF Doom for me is like a touch above the rest. I think MF Doom's like amazing.
Okay, that rounds it up. We've got Doom on the top, Kelly on the bottom.
Just perfectly balanced. Fucking a yin
And
and
everyone
yang.
else will be known as either don't know shit tier or somewhere between Machine Gun
Basically.
Kelly and Doom.
How long has this video been?
Fucking yonks.
Like 2 hours?
Oh my god. Well, I don't know how I don't know how it lasted so long. I'm knackered.
Yeah, I'm quite tired. I'm happy to wrap it up here. I'm probably gonna go to bed.
Let's wrap it up. Tran.
Position. Is that it?
Yes.